program is rated G. It is suitable for all audiences.
Hi guys, it's me, JTV, or Jeremiah Train Vids. Anyways, recently my latest video of the Amtrak Midwest cab car was being cancelled now because I think Google does not support audios now. Yeah, that happened to me also. When me and my friends were calling, it says your audio's not working, and that's when I realized, oh, okay. And guys, the reason I deleted the Amtrak, I have a voice crack though, but you cannot really call that a voice crack. Anyways, guys, what I want to say again, guys, the reason why I deleted the Amtrak's weirdest paint scheme from the capital corridor of SC44 charges is because the information on it was kind of funky, and you can't really call that funky. But anyway, it's kind of like mixed though, and not even correct information. Yeah, I realized, and I have to delete it. Sorry for the inconvenience. But anyways, I have a video about why Amtrak metroliner should be back. The reason why is because they should fix it if it didn't become of the voltage. And yeah, they should be back because they're my favorite and I love it. So anyways, let's watch a video though. Uh, mm, as you can, okay, credits to Math Forms. I'm gonna watch a video, okay.
These two seemingly uninteresting Leslie single chimes are actually very historically significant. 1967 Leslie S37X and S55X. They were removed from an electric multiple unit train that was built in the late 1960s for Pennsylvania Railroad. They entered revenue service in 1971 for Penn Central. Later, they were transferred to Amtrak, where they served for about a decade.
Okay, here's a perfect example. They should be back though. I like the paint scheme, but I kind of like the refurbished ones.
Before many were converted to cab cars, business cars, and track inspection cars. Many of the converted cab cars remain in service to this day. I am talking, of course, about the Budd Metroliners. Now, in doing research on these horns, I found out that even though they are separate single chimes, they were designed to operate simultaneously as a two-chime. So in order to get an accurate sound out of these, I will first put the bells and chambers in a two-chime manifold. Then I will demonstrate each as a single chime, since it was not uncommon for one to go silent.
Left top corner. Yep, we all know that that's the horn. But where's the horn now? I just realized. Also, if you look carefully, you notice that the couplers are kind of different. And I was wondering, wait, then how would the other trains would tow it if it's And that's I realized, wait, is it that looks like from the European? And yeah, I don't know how do you get to operate this if there's a coupler that's different. But yeah, just ignore that part. I don't know. Maybe don't ignore that, but that might be a part of it. And yeah, if you notice something, great, you notice that this is the Amtrak Fleet ones. Sorry for the voice crack though. And yeah, that's how the Amtrak Fleet 1 looks like. But if the Metroliner had the Fleet 2, then I would have been not surprised. And if you look something, this is like a door or something. But I just realized if you go to that door, you might go to the engineer's cab. So how do you connect the train if it's only two coaches? Yeah. And if you look at here, this is the original horn. And also don't forget, I don't really know about more information about these trains. So yeah, sorry. And this is not AI slap, don't worry. I just don't know what's the The horn was cool, right? Well, yes, though, but if only this came to service, though. And anyways, you already know the paint scheme of Bud Metroliner. It's like this, right? From Amtrak guy 365 here. 365, credits to that guy. Is this the paint scheme, right? Well, what if I told you that the Phase 7 also is like that? Compared to this, yeah, I just realized they're almost similar, but the thing is, there's a red stripe and no Amtrak large, yeah. And I just realized there's only one window, and the other door was kind of closed off because I think that's the engineer's cab. If you go in there, if I'm correct, I don't know. And yeah, these were replaced by the these were replaced by the Acela because they were so unreliable. And this is a Metroliner but FRA version. It's not the second version though, but I don't know if I can show that. Here it is. Credits to NY Rail Videos. Yeah, it might be long though. Oh, never mind. Oh wait, not never mind. Oh, I hear it. There it is. I think it's an AL. I don't know. There it is. And also, I have one feedback about these cab. What if that's the cab car that Amtrak uses? I will be surprised. Yeah. And yeah, guys, just in case if you compare to them for the original Metroliners and the cab car, it's almost the same, but the door is being like those gangways. Yeah. Let's find that one video. Where is it? Where is it? I'll cut the video for a while. Try to find it. Also, one thing that the amphitheaters and horizons will be replaced by the new aerostats, and the only set we always see is the cascades, not in the Phase 7 livery. So yeah, here's the official video from I'm not sure from years ago. Credits to Amtrak, by the way.
Sustainable transportation, a modern design, and world-class amenities. Amtrak Aero will transform the travel experience. This is the future of Amtrak.
Welcome to Amtrak Aero. And of course, we already see the cab car, and we already know the design of the original one. So yeah, they already see the cab car. And obviously, this is just a seamless venture from the Midwest.
Going above and beyond to meet the travel needs of the future. We can't wait to welcome you aboard Amtrak Aero.
Credits to Amtrak. Also, guys, credits to Rail Weekly. Anyways, guys, do you know one fun fact? Sorry for the voice track, though. It's kind of making me bothering. Anyways, do you know that the Amfleet one was designed from the original Metroliners? Yes, I didn't know that. I thought the Amfleets were the first one because always first, then but then I realized, wait, what? Yeah, and you know why it's called Amfleets? Well, because I think they were designed as airliners, and the reason the windows are small, maybe they want to compete with airlines. And yeah, I didn't know that though. But if these were replaced by the Aero, hopefully they have the OG designs. Maybe though. Yeah. Moving to the next one. Hey guys. Hello guys. So yeah. So guys, if you're wondering, Amfleet is not only Amfleet 1s, but it's also Amfleet 2s. Yeah, I just realized. And I say, wait, what? Does that mean Amfleet? Wait guys. Okay guys, I'm back. So Amfleet 1s is not only the thing, it's also Amfleet 2s. So yeah, and it's only for a long distance because superliners cannot fit the older tunnels, bridges, or even electrics. So yeah, these are the Amfleet 2s, if you're wondering. And yeah, don't mind that. Anyways, yeah, the Amfleet 2. And yeah, guys, if you're wondering, the new high-speed Amtrak's next gen is having a downfall. Yeah, I just realized I thought it would be very popular now, but then people saying to complain that they should get the old Amtrak Acela back. So yeah, Acela back, or maybe I was cause it's a Cobra 727.
Welcome, lads and lasses, to the first episode of Equipment of Amtrak. This is going to be a little series I'm going to do about the history and specifications of Amtrak's equipment, specifically passenger cars. Mostly being a spiritual successor to Amtrak Guide 365 series, Engines of Amtrak. Currently, I have plans to do videos about the Amfleet, Horizon, Viewliner, and Superliner passenger cars.
And by the way, guys, the Horizon is now pulled out of service. The reason why is because they're so corroded. Yeah.
Going over their history, specifications, and usage. Currently, I don't have any plans on doing a video on the Seaman Venture cars, since as of right now, they are in very limited service with Amtrak. I think they're on 2 trains right now, last time I checked, though they will be mentioned when appropriate. However, today we're going to be talking about the Amfleet passenger cars, personally my favorite passenger car, period. So without further ado, the story of the Amfleet starts with the failed metroliner train sets.
Yeah,
Entering service
that's
under
the
Penn
one.
Central in 1969. Nice. The EMUs proved electrically unreliable, and with Amtrak that didn't change. However, the cars themselves were found to be mechanically sound, so much so that Amtrak went to the Budd Company in 1974 and essentially ordered 492 non-powered metroliner cars. These would later become the Amfleet 1s.
Yes.
Specifications for
That's
the
what I'm
Amfleets
saying.
are a length of 85 feet 4 inches,
Credits to the
width of 10
entire
feet 6 inches,
thing from
and a
Cobra
height of 12 feet
727.
8 inches. Car
Yeah.
weight ranged from 106 to 113,000 pounds. Use Budd Pioneer bogies and are rated for a top speed of 125 miles an hour. The new coaches proved very popular with the American public, with Amtrak's passenger numbers seeing
I didn't
an
even know
11%
that, though.
gain on routes with the new cars. And considering how old and tired their inherited fleet was, it's not hard to see why.
Yeah, that was the problematic.
With that being said, the coaches were not perfect. The major complaint for the Amfleet 1s were the small windows, limiting the view that passengers came to expect taking the train.
Also, you know why the Amfleet's windows are so small? Because I just realized so many people are now throwing rocks from trains, and I thought Amtrak might call it even other freight trains and passenger. But yeah, that's why they still have to keep it. But with the new trains, hopefully don't get that the same fate as the Amfleet 1 and 2. I don't know, not Amfleet 2, but 1.
However, this was a conscious design choice. At the time, people throwing rocks and other
Once again, I have a voice crack though, so don't forget about that.
things at trains were not rare.
Beep, beep. Hello, he whistled.
Funny moment.
Oh, he called. They've broken our glass. They've broken our glass, cried the coaches.
So, the smaller
Okay, that
size
actually
midnight
made me
rocks would be less
surprised
likely
though.
to hit and shatter a window. Another criticism of the coaches was of their interiors, specifically their similarity to airliners, made more obvious by the fact that the seats were made by
Oh yeah! I just realized I thought it would be look like that, but then I really looked similar to an airline. Okay, now I'm getting more interested at the Amfleet ones and Bud Metroliners.
Amrail, a division of Aircraft Mechanics Incorporated. Finally, at the time, Amtrak had not fully transitioned to HEP-equipped locomotives. In the case that an HEP-equipped locomotive was not available, a special HEP generator car was used to provide power to the coaches. Though, as HEP-equipped locomotives became more commonplace, this was less and less of a problem. With Amfleets proving popular and reliable, Amtrak went back to Bud in 1980 and ordered 115 more Amfleets, with a few modifications. Dubbed Amfleet 2, these were intended to replace rolling stock on Amtrak's long-distance services, mainly those either beginning or terminating in New York Penn Station because of height restrictions imposed from aging infrastructure. Amfleet 2s featured larger windows, more legroom, and folding leg rests. On the outside, the best way to identify the two types is that Amfleet 1s have doors on both ends of the car, while Amfleet 2s only have a door on one end. Both series of Amfleets came in many different configurations, including coach, cafe, club, and lounge cars. However, the most popular configurations are the coach and cafe. For the standard coach car, seats are configured in a 2+2 configuration.
Yep.
Maximum capacity for the coach cars is 84 seats, although in long distance and business class configurations, that number is less due to the extra legroom. The cafe variant features a bar in the middle of the coach
Okay,
where
that's so many.
passengers can order a snack or a beverage. Seating is in the form of either booth or business class, with some cars configured in all booth or being half booth and half business class seats.
And that's where the aerosols come in, I think.
During their life, Amfleets have provided good and reliable service to Amtrak, with the average Amfleet 1 car clocking 4 million miles and the Amfleet 2 cars clocking 5 million miles. Much like their more successful locomotives, the F40PH and the P42DC, they have become synonymous with Amtrak service east of the Mississippi River, appearing in the background of advertising behind their respective locomotives. Despite this, 47 years is a long time for any piece of equipment. Though a refurbishment program in 2017 refreshed the seats and the interiors of the Amfleet 1s.
Oh yeah, these are the new seats though. I remember
A
the old
replacement
ones, but I'm
is
not.
very
I'm
much
born
in
in
order.
2014, so I'm not
In
really
January
know.
20...
So I'm not really know when looks like back then. Maybe when they showed you. I don't know. You know what? Maybe ignore that part. Yeah, maybe ignore that part. I don't know.
2019, Amtrak began accepting proposals for new coaches to be used on the NEC and other corridor services. Siemens was soon chosen as the preferred bidder with their Venture series of coaches.
Yeah, but if they want to use it on the state supported and owned, they have to have the Phase 5 livery in order so that it looks so similar. Yeah.
Like the Amfleets, the Siemens Venture coaches come as train sets. Now, because of how recent the announcement of the Amtrak NEC sets are, there's not a lot of information available about the specifics of the consist. All that we know now are that the sets will include a locomotive, coaches, and a cab car. Even though the reign of the Amfleet is slowly ending, they've always defined what Amtrak is to many people, like myself. The iconic tube-like shape, the shiny steel that catches your eye, or just the dark blue livery. They'll always be the most important part of Amtrak's history.
Also, credits for trains are awesome. If you notice something on the metroliner cab car, if you're wondering why is there a strip of line of steel, it means that used to be the pantograph. So yeah, I thought these were the new set, but then when they come to it was converted to cab cars. They wait to this bit they removed the pantograph, and yeah. Oh yeah, the design is cool, but only if they made the metroliner is original design back. I might show it to you, but maybe now. Alright, I'll show it to you now. And guys, if you're wondering what they meant for the Metroliner old design of the cab car, this is what I meant. Like, bro, this is so cool. I just realized they shouldn't look this as the design of the cab car. Like, bro, look at the windshield. It's the design of the airline. And the doors, it's so cool. Even the bottom. It's from a rail passenger station, but I'm not sure where it's from. Wow, this is old memories. Hey, I think it's an F40 at the back. And Horizon cars, and the only metroliner for some reason. And if you see it here, I think it's just Valparas. I think it's a building. But hey, at least memory doesn't last long. I mean, look, this is so cool. And they still kept the dynamic brake, I guess. But yeah, hopefully in the if only in the future this would have been looks like today. But yeah, that's all about it. Thank you so much for watching. If you actually like this video, please subscribe, or if you want to see my videos. I only made one video so far after I made that one announcement where I deleted the first track video. But yeah, and the canceled one. So yeah, this will be the new one. Alright guys, stay tuned for more videos about Amtrak.